not going to explain the rules of pickleball. I will just tell you how it starts. It starts with 4 people meeting at the net and then revealing what physical ailment.
Oh, my goodness. I feel like I need more of that because the pickleball jokes can go on for days. Our next guest, Greg Schwem, performs for companies across the country, landing him on Sirius Radio, Comedy Central, and sharing the concert stage with the likes of Celine Dion and Keith Urban. And Greg is here right now. He's performing Monday, January 13th at Zany's Comedy Club in Chicago. Thanks so much for being here.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Nice to be here, Anita.
Okay, there's a lot to talk about with you, you know. So let's start here. When we say a corporate comedian, I hear dollar signs, but what does it mean?
It means that I spend most of my time doing presentations for big Fortune 500 companies at business conferences and conventions around the country.
Get them to loosen up a little?
Yes. Yeah, not an easy task, but I've performed for Microsoft and Cisco and McDonald's and a lot of big Chicago area organizations, too.
Wow, yeah. So you are back here in Chicago. What kind of led up to that move?
You know, I was a television reporter, believe it or not, in West Palm Beach, Florida, but that was a long time ago. And when I decided I wanted to do stand-up full-time, I knew I had to be in a big city. My roots are here in Chicago. This is a great comedy town, as you know, and as I'm sure your audience knows as well. And it's just a great place to work on your act.
So you're working on the act, but you're also working on a book. You've got it in your hand right now. Show it to everybody so they can see it.
There it is.
And I love the headline here. We'll say headline.
Right.
Turning gut punches into punchlines. I feel like that is, you know, taking some of the things that could have hurt you in life and making the best of them. Am I right?
Exactly. And the subtitle of it is a comedian's journey through cancer, divorce, and other hilarious stuff. So that kind of tells you what the last couple of years have been like. And I originally wanted to write a funny book about divorce. It was very therapeutic for me.
There are a few punchlines there.
Right, exactly. And then I got an unfortunate medical diagnosis. I got a great prognosis, and but that kind of made the book take a right turn a little bit. So the book is basically about reinventing yourself a little bit later in life and seeing that you can laugh at things that aren't necessarily funny.
Yeah, I feel like great comedians always do that. You know, so you have a book signing coming up. Tell us where we need to go.
That would be tonight at Anderson's Bookshop in Naperville, Illinois, one of the best independent bookstores in the country, and it's a very intimate chance to hear me read about the book and also tell a little bit about my journey. Yeah,
I feel like the added aspect of what you've been through in life really adds to this conversation that you're going to have with people tonight.
Absolutely. And I want them, whether they come see me at Anderson's or whether they come see me at Zany's, I want people to know it's not going to be one of these woe is me, self-help, therapeutic, listen to me and what I went through. It's going to give people a chance to laugh at and maybe see themselves. And if you are somebody who's struggling, as a lot of people are post-holidays, I hope that I can help you out.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, laughter is the best medicine, they say. Okay, and then Zany's. So how do you put your shows together?
Well, that is a good question. I feel like I'm always putting my show together, but you know, my MO with comedy is always very self-deprecating and to try and come up with subjects that I think will relate to the majority of the audience. Now, obviously, one of my new subjects is the term gray divorce, and that's for people over 50 who have gotten divorced. It's the only demographic where the divorce rate is rising. There's a lot of comedy that came out of that, and I think a lot of people can see themselves in that, and nothing gives me greater pleasure, Anita, that when I do a joke or a bit and I see people in the audience nodding and maybe looking at one another.
I know.
Yes, exactly. That's me. That's you. Then you know you've hit on something, and that's what drives me.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and I feel like people getting back in the dating pool.
Especially the online.
Oh my gosh,
By the way, if you want to read my online dating profile, it's one sentence: seeking woman who still drives at night. That's fine.
Oh, we got to show everybody where you're going to be at Zany's. I already know it's going to be hilarious. This is Monday the 13th, 7 p.m., everybody, and you can go to chicago.zanys.com. Please get your tickets so you can get a little laughter, a little Woosah time.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much for being here. So great to meet you.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.
All right, everybody. As we give you a live look outside right now, we know it's cold, but we're going to talk to Caitlin about where we go from here. 9:26.